special partner than your twin game. All you wanna do is talk, I don't need talk. I heard somebody talk. I can pull up. Banging my chest and my head on the lock. Feeling like walking flock of flame. I put the opposition out the game. I'm out the pocket, but I rock with the game. We attacking, better stand back and watch them run.
Detroit Urban Smile Training. One time, been training, but I'm about to show you all something new today. So somebody's trying to run up on you in the club. That's not it. Of course not. You try one more time. So, come on, come in. Get him. That's not it. Of course not. Detroit Urban Smile Training. Right now, tag with me, be my keys. All right, I'm going to show you a good takedown. This might rush you at the club. Grab you up. This is an intelligent option to help you. I'm here, Dennis. Detroit Urban Smile Training.
their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down gets 3 up to the 28. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Well, we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. 2nd and 9. Now it's Stafford. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tavon Young. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On the stop was Aaron Donald. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play. The whole
and they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but
He's
how about
almost
the
gone.
response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Stafford going to give to Akers on the draw. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 32. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And down inside.
Ravens not playing defense, bro. You got to relax. You're rooting for the wrong
When
team.
they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people.
You talking about other shit?
They know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 2nd and 7, Stafford. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
I thought he was injured. No, I thought you, oh, that was in real life. We was watching that shit. Okay.
The Ravens
I'm thinking now of the game. That was real life.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. It's his 12th rushing touchdown, his 14th overall. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson flush to his right. So no
Punt. You got to punt the rules.
Scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Wow.
35 yards that time on
That's
punt.
fake.
And the Rams will go on offense here. With
That nigga jumped twice.
set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37.
On 2nd down and 4.
Too fast.
Stafford. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. They find some open field here. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
The middle open, that middle open.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The Rams on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
He can go.
Stafford's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he lost the football.
Wow.
And it's picked up by the Ravens.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach.
No, I tried to spin move.
All the time. Catch the ball. You know
Yeah, I
there's
tried
going
to
to be
spin.
some traffic somewhere. They got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this.
Come on, bro.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
On 2nd and 1, Jackson.
I read it. That nigga say Mark Andrews got a linebacker on him. No.
Wrap with a pick. And what a
Mark Andrews got a linebacker on him.
Way back to the 25-yard line. That was
I just watched J-Mo play. I know how to do this shit now.
The 50-yard line mid-level, that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback.
I know how to beat the
Different
rookies.
from his receiver, whether you expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Dancing to his left. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on second down. Stafford. Oh,
Damn.
a sea of defenders had intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to get
I know you was expecting the drag route. That's why I threw that bitch.
Charles, obviously all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted
That was
a touchdown.
that was the computer that did that.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he did some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens
That wasn't even supposed to be him right covering that.
For all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for
This
his
nigga had
running
the flat
prowess,
route. He left the door wide open.
it's really a thing to behold as well.
I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. You thought you had it. Touchdown, Rams. For as big and strong
On
as
some
some
mistakes,
of these guys
shit.
are, especially when you see them in full
Yeah.
pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
I can tell.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Dale was just on your team in the stream. Where you at now? Dale.
This one tied
Not
at
Waddell.
14 now as he
Waddell
sends
ain't
this
been
one
on the
away.
motherfucking. I ain't heard this nigga voice since Simmons got injured last night against J-Mo.
No chance to get away.
This nigga quit as soon as Simmons got injured. That nigga quit. It's still counted, and he was still injured right before the playoffs. Y'all know he's sick.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Four yards
Run that shit
for
J-Mo
second
ran
down.
yesterday.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
I had a man checking him. Where the fuck was he at?
They'll mark him down at the 39.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
An option handoff here to Dobbins.
Jeez.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson.
What?
Dobbins out of the backfield. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard
Wow.
line, just shy of the 20. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Y'all can't be getting fucked up by these niggas, bro.
Touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the
Y'all letting these niggas beat y'all off. Weak ass out routes.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Someone's gonna be
Yesterday I was playing online. I made that bitch muff off a nigga leg.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They set up the screen for Dobbins. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. So, Charles, here we are, Week 17. Both of these teams playing their 16th game of the regular season. And obviously for decades, that was the full season. But as we all know, a little strange, still one more game to go next week.
Yeah, Brandon, I think we're both interested to see how things play out next week because we know their division titles and wild card spots up for grabs. So those teams, no doubt, they'll be all in. But how would you like to go in front of a team that's 3-13 and say, okay, guys, one more time, let's go get them. If we win, it benefits someone else.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Brown has the first down and much more. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
He was open, but you ain't see the pressure?
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Jackson now. A final shot before break. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Jackson on first down. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football outside of the 30 to the 29.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Damn.
Second and 12. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Jackson looking to throw on third. And he's got his Marquise Brown.
Not Jalen Ramsey.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw taken in by Watkins here. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Brown has the first down and much more. And finally marked down at the 23.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Working down at the 9.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. They'll run with Dobbins. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd and goal, Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now left side on the swing pass. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down. And
bro, what?
Down he goes. Odafe Owe in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Here's Johnny Happ now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering.
Hey, who is that?
Aren't they?
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
No, G is for sure top 3 weakest person in Madden. In our league, at least.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a.
I know, that's what I said, the same exact shit.
We can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth.
Oh, he talking about Randy boys.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner,
come on, man,
pound away and try and finish off a game.
Now Dobbins again on second down, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw.
No, I could. I'm still in. Nigga, I moved up. I just have to play against fucking.
Need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not
Green Bay.
If you do blitz,
I ain't out of it though.
where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Forced out to his left. And